All right, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Woldolf's Garage. So today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of an update on the warranty and where we're at. Not as exciting as I had hoped from last week, but yeah, stay tuned and see what happened. All right, so the truck went into the shop for a recall. It was the reprogramming for the emission or the crank position sensor recall. And so to go back, what happened? I ended up emailing the Ram and asking them about the extended warranty on the truck to see if by chance the engine happened to be covered. Whenever I went back and looked at everything, it said that the warranty was extended to 120,000 miles, and my truck was within that whenever the engine blew up. The only problem is whenever I started looking at everything online, it said that it was just the emissions control stuff that was actually covered under that 120,000 mile warranty. So I got to dig in, look at everything. I was talking to one of the customer service reps, and she said, yeah, your truck was under the 120,000 extended warranty, so I will go ahead and send your info up to the reimbursement department. Just need a copy of the receipt showing that you replaced the engine, and then the invoice from the dealership showing that it was replaced and things like that. Sent all that up. They sent it up to the reimbursement department, and the reimbursement department said that I am not eligible for that reimbursement because my truck does not qualify under the extended warranty. I'm not exactly sure why it doesn't, but apparently whenever they had the lawsuit, the only thing that was actually covered was the emissions control. Emissions control stuff on the engine. I don't know the exacts, but I took it in to get the recall done, and while it was in there, I looked up exactly what the recall involved, and it was basically just a reprogramming, and it addressed the sluggishness of the engine that I had talked about in one of my earlier videos. But it didn't give a fix to it. Like, the recall said that it would address it, but it didn't say that it would fix the sluggishness. So I was kind of skeptical to see what would happen. So while I was in there picking up the truck, I asked one of the employees. Of course, they're employees, so they're not going to give you a 100% honest answer. But while I was in there, I had asked him. I was like, "So, what all is covered under the extended 120,000 mile warranty that Fiat let out on this?" And he stated that it was just the emissions control stuff. It wasn't anything to do with catastrophic engine failure, which was caused from the emissions problems. But he said that it was just the emissions control stuff. It wasn't actually if the engine completely fails. So I asked him, I was like, so it's basically Fiat's cop-out to not having to pay to replace all these engines that fall apart. And he said, well, you know, everybody's got their own opinion. So I couldn't get a straight answer out of him, but we all know what the answer is. I kind of frustrated after this one's probably going to be my last Fiat product. And I don't know where we're going to go from here. But whenever I got the truck back, as far as the recall, when I got the truck back, it doesn't, I don't know how to say this. So before, you would have to push the pedal down, and whenever you push the pedal down, even if you had the pedal down a little bit, the truck would gradually take off and you wouldn't have to keep accelerating. It would just build and build and build. The power would gradually come on as you had the pedal down. Now, the pedal travels further, if that makes any sense. As you're pushing the pedal down, the engine's not revving, and you have to keep just pushing the pedal down for it to actually take off. It feels a little more natural. I guess before it was just electronically controlled, where you'd push the pedal down and hold it for a minute and eventually it would go. And now whenever they did the reprogramming, you can push the pedal down further and then it actually takes off, so it feels more natural, I guess, but the sluggishness is still there. You just have to push the pedal down further now. It doesn't gradually rev up as you have the pedal down. So yeah, that's my updates on that. Basically, the 120,000 mile warranty is not going to get you what you're expecting. I was hoping that it would be a powertrain extended warranty, and it's not. It's just the emission stuff, which unfortunately, from the research I've done, the engine fails before the emission stuff because the emission stuff is causing the failure. But it doesn't look like Fiat's going to try to cover any of that. So anyways, that's my update. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks for tuning in.